Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the X-Pro M50 box mod from Smok. Now, it's a decent little mod. It's not the best mod. There are some things that I absolutely hate about this mod. There are some things that I like a lot about it. So we're just going to kind of jump right into this. I'm just going to list you off some things. And that'll be the end of it, pretty much. I like the fact that you can put this into wattage and mechanical mode, which is pretty easy to do. Let me get it turned on for you here. Click this button 3 times, the power button. Goes to that one, hold the power button down, and it'll go there. Click it, mech mode. Not hard at all. When it's in mech mode, it'll read your ohms for you when you push down the fire button and set your wattage accordingly. To take it out of that, you do the same thing. Put it back into wattage mode. You click it 3 times, gets to the one, hold it down, click it again, wattage mode. Another thing that I like about it is that it is 50 watts and it goes and it's adjusted in 0.1 watt increments, and I think that's a good little feature. I mean, a lot of chips do that now, I believe, but I mean, it's helps you find that little bit of a sweet spot. Like if it needs to go up, another 0.7 watts, you can do that. Now it claims that it does fire down to 0.2 ohms, which it does, but I found that with most of my 0.2 ohm builds, 50 watts is not enough to get a decent vape out of it. Those are the things that I like about it. I do like the small feeling to this mod. It fits kind of in the palm of your hand really well. That being said, I do like the feeling of a larger box mod as well. It's all personal preference, pretty much. I like both. If you're looking for a smaller mod, I mean, this is a smaller mod. I think it's a little bit skinnier, but about the same height as the MVP from Anakin. So that's basically the things that I like about it. There's one thing that I absolutely hate about it, which is actually kind of two things, but they go hand in hand together. Sorry. The ohms like to jump on this mod. No matter what I've built on it, the ohms jump like crazy. So this was a 0.3 ohm coil when I built it. I built it, I think, 2 days ago. It's a 28 gauge twisted coil, dual coil. I was reading 0.3 for a couple of days, and now it's just goes from 0.2, then it'll go up to 0.7. And the thing that I find is the biggest pain in the ass about that is the fact that when it does that, it goes to a higher ohm, it'll reduce the power. So if you have your mod set at the perfect wattage for the juice you're vaping, it absolutely kills it when the ohms jump and the power gets reduced. Which is why I don't take this when I'm going out, or I know that I'm going to be going out for a couple of hours, because if that happens, I'll end up throwing it out the car window, and then I'll get arrested, and, That's pretty much the one thing that I absolutely hate about this mod. Now, there were a couple of things that, when I was reading up on this mod when I bought it, that don't bother me, but they seem to really bother a lot of people. And that's one of them is the fact that it's not a pass-through. Like I said, that does not bother me. This mod charges really quickly. I mean, you throw it on the charger, take a shower, you get ready to go to work or whatever. It's going to be charged almost all the way. I mean, you're probably looking at about 80-85% of the way charged. So that's not an issue for me. A lot of people don't like the fact that you have to replace screws, or you have to, unscrew it and screw it back in to replace your battery. That doesn't bother me. It takes less than 5 minutes to do it, and this mod is made for you to put an 18650 in there and charge it multiple times. So that's not a big deal. If you don't have less than 5 minutes every week to change out a battery, reevaluate your life choices. Seriously. And other than that, it's a decent mod. I know when I bought it, there was an update available for it that would make it a 65 watt mod with a pass-through. I haven't done it because I don't really care. But I think that this mod is now a 65 watt mod when you buy it. And it's fairly well priced. I mean, you're looking, I think I picked mine up for 50. Well, you can go online, probably find them for 30 or 40 bucks anymore. And if you do find them and it's still in, 50 watt mode, you can send it in and have it updated. I believe you can still have that done now. Turn it off and on is fairly simple. Turn it on, and you click it 5 times. Now it does have a mode where you can actually lock it. You click it 5 times, click the power button 5 times, and it'll lock your mod, and it won't fire. It does not fire. Which is kind of neat, I guess, but I just turn it off when I put it in my pocket. It's about the same amount of work to do so. That way, you click it 5 more times here, and bam, fires again. Now, to turn it off is one of the other things that I don't really like about it is it's a little bit of a process. You have to click the power button 3 times and switch it over to 2, hold it down, power on, click it again, power off. Says goodbye. Isn't that adorable? All of our vaping stuff is becoming sentient. Yeah. And click it 5 times, now it's back on. It says welcome. Just did it. Power reduced, down to 0.5. See? But I mean, it hits well. I mean, it's a decent little mod. So if you're looking for a smaller mod at a decent price point, go ahead and get it. Especially if, maybe the ohms jumping is something you can work around. It's just not something that I can work around, which is why I don't use this mod all the time. Other than that, if you like my videos, go ahead and subscribe. Like them, share them. If you hate my videos, do the same thing. Maybe your hate will have somebody be like, well, I have to see this guy, and then they'll like me, and then you're the douche. So, yay.